then moved on to Yamato. Yamato kept giving encouragement to Momonosuke to be able to create his own fire cloud. You can definitely do it. Momonosuke created your own cloud of fire, said Yamato. Momonosuke is still trying his best. Talking is easy. This is impossible. Them guests out. No matter how hard I try, I can't, said Momonosuke in a resigned tone. Then Momonosuke, reminded of what happened 20 years ago, when her and Hiri and also her mom, trapped in a burning castle. Toki told Momonosuke to go with Kinemon to the future, 20 years Momonosuke, along with Kinemon and the others. I have no doubt that you'll be able to resurrect the Kozuki clan after you jump 20 years into the future. Momo was crying and did not want to be separated from her mother. If I go, you and Hiyori should come with me too, said Momo, hugging her mother. Kinemon also tries to calm Momonosuke. Momonosuke same. Think about your mom's feelings. This is the land of the samurai. When someone experiences a major failure, their lives will end. No one should question the decision of a woman who speaks with confidence. There is nothing more embarrassing than that. Momo then answered, but I'm still a kid. I'm not an adult. Now Mun then answered again, my lord, with all respect, Odin-sama left. You're no longer his heir. You leave us now. If I can be honest, I'm begging you to give us another chance to fight. I would rather die honorably in battle than waiting to burn to death here. Won't you give us that chance? I will. Anything to be able to draw my sword for you. Mr. Kinemon also kowtowed to Momonosuke. After Kinemon said that, Momonosuke also made up his mind. With tears, Momonosuke told his mother, if he's gonna go, Mom, I'm gonna leave now. After remembering that bitter past, Momonosuke is getting more and more motivated to be able to lift back the glory of the Kozuki clan. I wouldn't dare meet Mother if I let things stay like this. Stop, you Onigashima. Stay away from the flower capital. Stop, jerk, said Momo excitedly. Going back to Luffy versus Kaido's fight, Luffy prepares to strike a bolt of lightning, which he holds with his bare hands. How can you hold lightning? Ridiculous as hell, said Kaido, and then Gomu Gomuno Thunderbolt. Luffy threw a bolt of lightning that he caught towards Kaido. The lightning strike was shot so quickly to destroy Kaido, but Kaido swiftly managed to dodge Luffy's lightning. Kaido's speed deserves thumbs up, because it manages to beat lightning's speed. Kaido then jumped towards Luffy. Whatever, if you want to keep playing around, boy, Thunderbird Cave. Luffy can't dodge, and was hit directly by Thunderbird Cave Kaido. Luffy crashes and pushes him for enough. But Luffy's power is indeed beyond Naylor. Luffy grasped another ball of lightning and hung by the lightning. Kaido then says, you should know that a child, in the end with the strongest devil fruit alone, is not enough to rule this sea. Luffy then jumps off his lightning grip and prepares to attack Kaido. Gomuno Gomuno. But Luffy is losing fast this time until Kaido brushes back. His iron mace strikes right in Luffy's face. Luffy was sent flying into a frenzy once more, was hit by a Haki Kaido attack. Luffy fell to the ground. And because Luffy has turned his surroundings to rubber, Luffy bounced back up. Look at Roger. She didn't have the powers of a devil fruit, but he can still bring the world to its knees. The world can only be conquered with Haki. And Destroyer Thunder Bogwer. Luffy takes another blow for the third time in a row. Luffy flew far into the sky after being hit by Destroy Kaido. But Luffy still had time to grasp Kaido's skin and try to pull him up. Kaido knocked Luffy's hand so that Luffy would let him go. But Luffy kept his grip on the Kaido's skin so tightly. Because Luffy still won't let go of his hand, Kaido then switched to his dragon form. Your position is clearly visible by Dragon Twister Demolts. Incision attack and a whirlwind swept Luffy, who was on the ceiling. Luffy is in pain, hit by that Kaido's Demolts Twister attack. It looks like incision attacks are still a boy's weakness. Kaido said moving to the capital. Lantern flowers flown by Wano residents. Already decorating the night sky. Let the souls of those who are gone fly as high as you can. Fly, fly away, said the residents of Wano. Some of the other people are getting sad. The festival is about to end. And when the sun comes up, we'll be slaves again. I really wish I could still. We'll be safe until next year. And beautiful lanterns, it continued to fly far into the night sky. Zuko also did not miss his wishes. Fly away. To my dad's place. Back in place, Luffy and Kaido. Let go of me, boy. Come down here, you play beloved. Kaido releases his beloved back on Luffy. Very badly. Luffy's life has been charred once more. Then moved into the castle interior. Show floor. Grandpa Shark is still limp on the floor. Then his men asked about the situation of the former Yakuza boss. Boss Yogoro, are you okay? The entire island is about to collapse. Grandpa, you then wake up. Ha ha ha, that means that Kaido's powers are up. Here you all. Think about the results that you would choose. Defeated Kaido by a showboy. Then this island will fall. And we will all die. But if Kaido wins, we'll go back to our previous lives. And died as Booter. And the samurai have responded, it doesn't matter. It's not a difficult choice. Our boss doesn't care about our lives. We all have families at home. I have a wife and kids. If Fidono wins, then our family at home will be able to live in peace. We won't be able to repay her. And our land will return to the way it was. A beautiful and peaceful land. So we don't mind if we have to die here. And we're proud to die with you. Boss Mujawarar Dono. Don't think about us. Fight with all your might and take down Kaido. The samurai immediately took up arms. They're supporting Luffy. To see the samurai happy and proud, the Karong Kong Kaido made panic. Are you all crazy? Stupid samurai, we could all die. Grandpa Yu also answered, so what if we die? Then moved to the basement of Yusuf Castle. And Helmet's still running to avoid the fire that continues to grow. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. You think this is gonna kill me? I will survive no matter what, said Yusuf, and suddenly Yusuf and Helmet, buffeted by massive water from behind, to make them dragged away by the water currents. Yusuf and Helmet survived, as well as Kiku and Kim. Lemon then moved to the second floor, treasure room. Due to the shock of water controlled by Jinbe, make the Orochi free from the nails of the sea stone, which was drawn by Huri. finally come off too. The shock just now made the sea stone nail come off. Fuck you. At least with this I will drag. You're with me, bitch. Orochi was transformed into Hydronia form. Do you see this? Odin, your beloved daughter, will accompany me into hell. Hiyori was quite shocked to see the burning Orochi transformed into his monster form, then again transfers to Luffy and Kaido Momo. I'll finish this. Onigashima is blocking me. Get the Onigashima out of my way, Momo. I know you can definitely, Momo, said Luffy. A big fist as big as Onigashima makes the night sky darker. Luffy had made a giant fist behind the clouds with Haki and Haki. Luffy prepares to defeat Kaido. Momo and Yamato were so shocked. Saw Luffy's fist was so very big. Reach large size Onigashima. Even Kaido was quite astonished at the size of Luffy's giant fist. That and this will be the end of Luffy's crazy battle versus Kaido. Back to Luffy. Momo, you heard, I'm gonna get the Onigashima out of here. I'm gonna end this right now, said Luffy with his giant hockey fist. Momo was made wide-eyed to see Luffy's giant fist. Wait for that, Luffy. There's no way. It's not. Momo then remembered the message of her father and mother, who firmly believes that Momonosuke will be able to return the glory of the Kozuki clan in the future. Momo, who had been pessimistic, now so optimistic and more motivated to save Onigashima. With all his might, Momo crashed his body into Onigashima to keep the island away from the flower capital. Then returned to Luffy, as well as Kaido. Alright boy, I will accept your challenge. I will take that attack. But do you know your champion? If a hero, this country burned alive 20 years ago. Flaming Flame Dragon. Kaido's body instantly became a burning fire that are so very hot. From tip of horn to tip of tail, Kaido transforms into a fire dragon. In his final form, Kaido then proceeds. The heroes of this land burned alive 20 years ago. From then on, this country has no man. All this time they've been waiting for you, the rescuers, to show up. Luffy, who was no longer able to hold onto Kaido because Kaido is already the hottest creature in dragon form. The fire is probably hotter than Hakainu magma. Just let go, boy. I won't run or run. Anyway, your right hand won't be able to hit down because I'm gonna melt it. And one part of Kaido's body nudge one of the Onigashima horns to cause that horn to melt immediately. Luffy recalled for a moment his hard training together with Grandpa Yo. While in Yuden prison, Yo's grandfather taught him Ryu technique. Luffy then replied, Kaido wouldn't have let that happen. Grandpa Shark has taught me how to attack without touching. I will smite you to the bottom of hell, said Luffy. Luffy and Kaido prepared to end their duel. In one major attack, Gamu Gamu no Badge Rankin, Luffy smashed his rag at Kaido, and Kaido deployed Dragon Blessing Bagua Racing Attack. After taking down Luffy, second Haki King, it clashed so hard again. On the ceiling Onigashima, the shockwaves are so incredibly to make the sky turbulence so great. Black lightning collided with each other between Haki, Kaido and Luffy. Really is a pretty incredible view. Terrible of a fight. Then moved to the Usopp place. Kinemon and Kiku fell from above Herman's body because it was carried away by such a large water current. Usopp also feels guilty and begged not to let my Kinemon and Kiku die. Oh no, Kiku. I didn't mean to bring you down. Stay alive. Don't die because of me, said Usopp guiltily, then moved to the show floor. Everyone's aware of the very overwhelming Haki explosion between Kaido and Luffy, the samurai capturing Luffy on. Mr. Mujiwara, we leave it all to you. Take down Kaido. Finish him, Hawamatsu then say. This nightmare will not end unless Kaido is banished from this country. Kawamatsu then recalled that incident 20 years ago when Odin died. Kawamatsu and the others ran as fast as they could to get to the Kuri and save Momonosuke and also Hiyori. Orochi, who knew their purpose was Kuri, and tell Kaido that Odin has an heir and his samurai intend to protect Odin's heir. Hearing that thing, Kaido said if he was the only one who would take care of it. So Odin has a child I'll take care of. And in an instant Kaido arrived in Kuri. He finished off everyone who tried to obstruct and protect the Odin family. Orochi also proudly ordered all of his followers to kill anyone who dares to challenge the shogun. And in just minutes, the proud Odin castle burned to the ground, destroyed by Kaido. That Kaido and Orochi also reported if Odin's wife is confirmed dead in the Tortoise City, and Odin's children have been confirmed dead, not a single soul was seen escaping Odin Castle again. The Kozuki bloodline has finished, said the men of Orochi and Kaido who reported. And shortly after Odin's death, the Daimyos came to where Kaido and Orochi with a fully armed. Orochi then asked them, "Now it's your turn, Daimyo, to choose. Will you guys help us build a new Wano? Or would you prefer to fight fourth daimyo?" The legend of Wano answered, "What a stupid question. It's clear we're refusing. We refuse to recognize a shogun who is not a Kozuki will avenge Odin's death," answered the daimyo. The daimyo also fought bravely against Kaido. But because Kaido is much stronger than the four of them, the daimyo were defeated by Kaido. Their followers were also killed by Kaido. The Orochi who witnessed the fight laughed at them. "Ha ha ha, so weak. What an insult. Already calling yourselves samurai men." Even the Wano samurai couldn't do anything after the fourth Dayu. They are so angry and hate the figure of the asshole Orochi. If only the loser hadn't been helped by a gift, we would have cut the head off. Then, after the big battle of the daimyo against that Kaido, the land of Wano is now a hell for his subjects, all young men or children who had just grown, dragged from their homes and made into slaves, and had to work in a gun factory until he died. If you refuse, it will be predicted dead and killed, as well as their families. Day by day was changing. The land of Wano that was once fertile is now the world's largest factory waste site. Water that used to be directly drinkable, now to black and stank so bad that it can't be drank, as well as the fields. The gardens that were once green and fruitful is now a wasteland like a desert. Slowly, one by one, the people of Wano starved to death in their gardens. They even had to eat the devil's fruit, the disabled, to fill the stomachs of those who were so starving. So ruined life in the land of Wano, in leadership of Orochi, as well as Kaido. The seasons keep changing, years go by. The people of Wano really live in the hell of the world, and don't know when it ends. But they are still optimistic. Remembering the words of Kozuki Toki, before dying, they still believe in Toki's words. Well, after that sad flashback, back to the present. This Orsizer has been freed from the sea stone spikes and turns into her hydration snake, with the body still baked. Croce intends to kill Hiyori. Cursed base, Yuka Murasaki, I'll take you with me. You shouldn't underestimate the Korazumi clan's fury. See you in hell. We can drink together down there. Yuri looked calm even though her life was in danger. And suddenly Denjiro came and immediately draws his sword. The situation seems a bit out of control. The head of the Orochi was detached from his body. And because it was his last snake head, ended already life Iron Man cursed Orochi. Denjiro then hugged Hiyori and calmed her down. Then move to the Sky Onigashima. Luffy and Kaido are still in the hockey clash, which is so crazy. Luffy still closes his fists, no badgering gan towards Kaido's body, and Kaido can still seem to withstand Luffy's immense blow. It was really such a terrible sight. Clashes of god-level hockey is thundering across the Onigashima ceiling.